For Module 2 of IDT 507, we studied the pre-telegraphic communication era. I can honestly say that in this module, more than probably any other class I've taken, my eyes were opened to the variety of communication methods that have been used throughout history. I'd never heard of the idea of communicating by drums. I've had minimally heard of the idea of communicating by signal fire. I had never heard of the idea of communicating using a signal tower or a series of signal towers or flags or lanterns or other such devices. So I found this particular module to be fascinating. I chose to create a Prezi that had built within it other smaller Prezi videos that I created to talk about the use of a signal fire. Some of the interesting things that I found as I studied using a signal fire was that the whole process for using a signal fire was quite involved and quite in-depth. First of all, the message of the signal fire would have to be sent far in advance of the use of the signal fire itself. So if one neighboring town saw a lit signal fire from another neighboring town, they would have to know what that meant. Does that mean that that town is now invited to a party at the other town? Well, no, probably not. Does that mean that that town was under attack from a neighboring town? Maybe, that could be, but that message would have to be predetermined. So along with that and many, many other logistics of using a signal fire, this was a very interesting study. I gained a lot from this process of learning about signal fires and how it is a binary message, meaning it's only sent once and it only has one meaning. And I also looked at some of the binary messages we still use today. And one of the examples I gave was the ringing of a smoke detector. And it's a very distinct sound. It's something that we're taught as very young children, that if you hear that sound, especially late at night, that indicates that there is smoke and fire in your home. And so we know how to respond to that based on what we are told at a very young age. So it's a binary message. It has one tone. It sends out one message, and we have to be able to interpret that message correctly based on what we know or what we have previously been told.